Apparently, there is some controversy surrounding Luke 23, verse 34, the famous verse that says, when Jesus was on the cross, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Listen to this comment. I have a friend who argued with me that in Luke 23, verse 34, Jesus says the opposite of what we all have heard, and that Jesus actually asked the Father to not forgive us because we know what we do. And then his friend who made this controversial statement took him to this link, which is an interlinear Bible, to prove his point. So let's go to the link. If you open the link, it takes you to a very good resource, Bible Hub. And this is an interlinear Bible. It shows you the Greek wording and then the English transliteration of the Greek wording. So if we read it from here, it sounds like the following. And Jesus was saying, "Father, forgive them not, for they know what they do." So what's going on here? Did our Bibles get it wrong? No, not at all. This is a classic example of what one of my Greek teachers once said. He said, knowing Greek is good, but knowing a little Greek is very dangerous. That's how most cults and false teachings start. So our English Bibles seem to swap this word and this word. So why does the Greek have it in the opposite direction? Well, it's because most people do not understand when it comes to Greek that this word, which is gar, has a special function. That word translated for is what we call in Greek grammar a post-positive. Check out this website for more details. Now, a very simple but lacking definition of what a post-positive is that you can find on that website is the following. A post-positive, a word that cannot be placed in the first position within the sentence, but is translated first. For a more appropriate definition, go to the website, pause the video, read this definition, but this is besides the point for now. Essentially, what it gets down to is that even though in the Greek it reads as follows, "Father, forgive them not, for they know what they do." Even though the word order is in that way, Greek grammar has a specific rule where this little word is a post-positive, which means although it is second in order, it is functionally first, which means if we were to have a proper application of Greek grammar, it would read as follows. And Jesus was saying, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." So you see, nothing controversial, simply ignorance of the Greek, the biblical New Testament Greek language. The reason I make this video is to tell you, yes, not all translations are equally good. There are some funny, weird translations out there, but for the most part, the mainstream translations of your English Bible, you can trust. The scholars knew what they were doing.